What we're doing is we are trying to assign attorneys, volunteer attorneys, to help veterans with their legal issues.
Many of the veterans that we're dealing with, are jobless, or they are in some cases homeless, and they don't have the wherewithal to be able to pay for regular legal service.
I feel like I'm helping my own family when I help veterans, as well as my obligation, I think, to veterans.
Sure. You're able to give back to someone that you may not have known but has served our country and served this greater purpose, and you give back to them in a personal way.
In one case, there was a young gentleman who suffers from PTSD. That has been a whole experience in terms of getting more in contact with folks with PTSD. It's a serious issue.
I suppose it's daunting to some pro bonos, but you'll find that it's not very complicated. There's a lot of bar journal articles about it, and you'll find that the judges are very, very helpful.
I really enjoy my work. One of the values that my mom and dad kind of passed down to me was to give back to the community that kind of raised you, So I feel very fortunate to be part of an organization in a county where there's a tradition of giving back to the community.
There's a whole group of people in our society who feel entitled, right? You hear it, it's sort of spoken about, right? In other words, they're entitled to this and that and the other thing. And, sometimes they are, most times they're not, right? But they labor under that. And what's so amazing is that there's one classification of clients that I see that absolutely are entitled to some protection by the law, and those are veterans. And yet, my experience is that the least entitlement mentality is present in veterans. We owe them more than we can ever repay. They probably have a right to be at the front of the line, and yet they're always humble and they never act entitled.